Look like my setting is accepting calls. I don't know. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend, you are live on air. Go ahead.
There you are. Hello?
Yeah, you are live on air. Go ahead. Are you a Muslim?
Yeah, I called many times before.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't remember you. Go ahead. Tell me what do you think about our topic?
They're always really good. I just actually wanted to talk about one simple thing, Isaiah 29:12. Or are we staying on the topic?
Well, I prefer if we finish what we are talking, and then if if we have time, we can go to different topic. No problem.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I'll call back or
No,
something.
no, it's okay. But what do you think as a Muslim of what we were saying?
I was so focused on trying to do the Skype and I was talking to everybody in the chat. Yeah, I'm starting. I don't know, man. I'm really back and forth with this. Honestly, I think it's pretty undeniable. I just, you know what it is, CP? I
Yeah.
think for me, all the prophecies, like you said, again, I'm going off topic, but this is just something I'm really struggling with myself. So the topic, I mean, it's undeniable. Yeah, I mean, Muhammad didn't heal anybody. He actually killed some people. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. I agree with you. Jesus, he resurrect people from death, but but Muhammad, he can kill.
Right. Very. And I like the way you said, he came 600 years later. Why didn't he come a year after? It just, and then and all these things you've been saying the past couple of days, like why would Jesus come back to kill Jews, and then like why why do we fight Christians so much, but we say we love them so much, but we're killing them? It doesn't make any sense. And then I don't know, brother. I'm really.
Yeah. Well, there is many things about what Muslim claim about Muhammad, and the hadith which Muhammad he left behind is really exposing how silly his story is. I mean, 70,000 Jews, they will come and fight, and they will try to enter the city of Damascus. I mean, the number it doesn't make sense. They are carrying swords, and Jesus is behind the gate, and he will ask the gate to be open. And now we are in the time of like a drone and laser weapon and nuclear. Even nuclear is like an old weapon now. It's like a toy. So I mean, why does the Dajjal is outdated with his weapon? What do you think?
Well, I think the whole thing about the Dajjal is a whole spiritual thing, right? But this is what I'm saying about, right, sir? Good sir. The whole prophecies are even in detail of certain things he said. It's like, okay, assuming he's from the devil, he's freaking terrible, right? So are these coming from the devil, or even like the hadiths that we all acknowledge came hundreds of years after? So it's either Muhammad was the best man ever and everybody got it totally wrong, or everything in history is right and Muslims will justify, but the Jews were going to kill him, Banu Qurayza or whatever. That's why he killed them. So there's always, I find it very funny as Muslims will say, hey, that didn't happen, but then many Muslims acknowledge it happened and then they have a reason why it happened. I think that's very laughable. The Dajjal's weapon, I don't know, brother. Isn't there a whole beast? There's a lot of stuff in Islam. Like there's going to be a beast. He's going to come from the water.
You see, let us assume that this Dajjal is a real person. But like we are speaking about prophecy to happen, and this prophecy, in order to happen, this will be the end of the time. So the end of the time, you see, if we take the story in a metaphorical way, it might work, but there's no way to take it metaphorical. Muhammad is speaking about physical things. As an example, Jesus will land in the minaret of the gate of Damascus, correct? The minaret is a physical place. The gate of Damascus is a physical place. Damascus is a known place. People of Damascus are people of Damascus. Dajjal is coming with 70,000 people who they are Jews. Jews are people. They are not, aliens, and it's not metaphorical. And they are carrying swords. So there's no place for metaphorical to make it, to escape it, like to say maybe this is symbolic for something else. No. And then we will find that even when Dajjal, Muhammad, he come with many stories. As an example, here we see that a Dajjal is being killed next to Damascus, but in different place we see that Dajjal is surrounding Mecca, and the Muslim, they will use the arrow of the army of the Dajjal for 7 years to make firewood. 7 arrows. So the barbecue for 7 years. We're talking about the Judgment Day. So why the Dajjal is using arrows when the Saudi now they have a Kalashnikov and they have F-16 they bought from the American, and what the Dajjal arrows will do, and we cannot say this is metaphorical for something else, because the Hadith says they will use his arrows for fire. So it's
yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, okay.
I was going to ask, what's your opinion on Imran Hussein, because he gets very, a lot of Salafis hate him and the way he interprets things and his opinions on the Dajjal and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
the Pakistani guy.
Well, this guy is confused, and obviously because he's confused, he bring confusion. He add more confusion to the confusion. So he tried to fix problems, and the more he tried to fix, the more the fire is in madness.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, all these terror groups, I don't know. This is very, it's very troubling when somebody says, what did ISIS do that Muhammad didn't do?
Yeah, we don't want to. My friend,
I have to tell my family, like, what do you guys want me to say to Christians when they say this stuff? And then people got upset at me. How could you say these things? And I'm like, but I debated CP for 3 different phone calls for about 8 hours, now 6 hours, whatever. But you guys didn't do that. You won't do that. You probably can't even keep a conversation with CP. But you want to get mad at me because I'm learning things and I want answers, and I don't know. The imams are not calling me back, brother. So it's very,
yeah.
It's not they're not making the situation better, right? By showing no confidence, just all these things I see. The way the woman is always being mistreated, and I agree with, she shouldn't go there. It's not safe for her to be around a pack of wolves, but how they're attacking that, and then the Salman Rushdie thing is just my mind's always constantly thinking about the stuff, and sometimes I have to take a break. That's why I commend you, because it's a lot of energy that you're putting into this. I really commend you. I know you're working for the Lord. I don't know.
So my friend, are you like an ex-Muslim now or what? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm the one that had the dream of Jesus.
Okay. So because I don't know really, too many people speak to me, and it's hard for me to remember. So you are an ex-Muslim now, right?
I'm looking at religion from the academic point of view. That's all I'll say. I mean, I don't fast during Ramadan for certain reasons, but I don't know. I find myself when I use like inshallah and I use these phrases now, it kind of bothers me, and I'm just like, it doesn't sit right with me. But I'm just doing it out of, and I gotta say, this brings a funny question that I had, that like maybe when I get nervous or something, right, or somebody's not feeling good, I might say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Like, it's something that I've said my whole life that brings me calm. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I think just certain traditions that you're grown up with, it's not that you have to respect it or you never leave it, but I find that for me personally, going to a new religion is going to take some time, because it's like the red pill. You're in the Matrix, you took the red pill. Okay, Islam is now everything. Like, whoa. It's like coming out of, it's like doing a psychedelic. Like, I know you don't do drugs, but it's like coming out of a trip out of drugs. You're like, whoa, I thought that was, your whole life is a lie. So how do you think somebody's going to feel, But then I hear these Pakistani boys or whatever. I know, like these people, and they just switch right away, or these Nigerians that are just like appalled, like, oh my God, he's racist, Muhammad, or whatever. I just feel like for me, it's
somebody,
it's overwhelmed me so much. It's taken a very long
yeah,
time.
somebody,
not leaving Islam it's like, okay, I'll say this. I was watching your videos, got really heavy into it, and then I had to stop watching everything, and then in the back of my mind, it's like, man, but what are we gonna do about this? Like, okay, and then I watch more videos, and then because you're like my favorite YouTube channel right now. I watch all the videos all the time, a little too much, honestly. So I find myself like very bothered by it, even more than I want to accept. You know.
So
bring me
so
a lot of
so
anxiety.
do you?
My anxiety's at all-time high. I'm very nervous all the time.
So what do you think of Muhammad now? Like, what is your opinion? Is he a prophet for you or no? No more.
Wish I could be back there back then to see what really happened. But with the red velvet underwear and all these things, it's like, okay, if you guys read that about Jesus, I don't think you believe in Jesus. So it's like, the thing for me, seeing the similarities with Islam and Mormonism, that's really, the people that leave the faith, they're mocked at, and they're, killed possibly. And just the similarities, the way he had sex. The thing that really gets my mind, when I get past the emotion, CP, when I tell myself, okay, brother, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
Like, really, really, when I really just sit down, okay, this guy said, if I look at any woman, I get to have her. So then I imagine my uncles or my mother or whoever, and I'm like, and then somebody in my family, when they killed that teacher in France, and he was like happy about it or proud, or he was saying that guy, he did something good. It made me very sad. I was like, look at how religion's controlling my family. I was like, and I told them, bro, I told him that's not okay, like he has the right to make a photo of Muhammad, like anybody can, like they shouldn't be harmed for that. And the Salman Rushdie thing, it just none of the Islam is, and then
yeah,
it's everything. The comments I'm leaving on YouTube,
my friend, I'm happy really to have you, and because just we want to continue our topic, and there is some other Muslim trying to call. Maybe you can listen a little bit, and maybe later if you can join us if you like. So let us take another call and see what the other Muslim, maybe they don't agree with you.
No, I just my mind races so much talking to you, CP. So forgive me. And I know
You're
my
right.
mind goes on so different subjects.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you very much for calling.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. All right. Let us see the Muhammadan. Obviously, this guy is just playing games.